Hey everybody, your buddy Ranchin here, bringing you another StarCraft commentary. And when I call myself your buddy, I'm lying, obviously. I hate all of you guys. Damn Ranchino-philes. All filey for Ranchin. Nah, you know I love you guys. So, second quarterfinal of the Saga MSL is upon us. Ladies and gentlemen, at least I hope I have some ladies watching. Probably not. And we're going to have epic, possibly 5-set TVZ. What more can you ask for? Leta, the monster midget of awesome, against none other than friggin' Luxury, my friends. Oh yeah. Luxury, the better twin. Mean. Yeah, Leta so far has been immaculate overall. He's been playing wonderful StarCraft in the MSL. He's a little cracked a little bit, you know. He was very dominant last month, back in January. Now he's slowed down a little bit, but in February. But overall, still playing very good. Still in the tiebreakers of the OSL, and overall performing very well in the MSL. Luxury played overall very well as well to get to this point. Just overall, not really lucky or anything. Just playing solid StarCraft, getting himself having stiff opposition, beating Hwasen. It was a very good job because Hwasen seemed to be really heating himself up. And we're going to see how he manages here. His twin has already been knocked out in the round of 16, so he's definitely not going to meet his twin brother. And overall, it's going to come down to whose better matchup is. This is neither player's best matchup. It's both players' second best matchups. Leta at almost 70%, Luxury at about 55. 4, 3, 2, 1... go. At least I believe it's at nearly 55. Something like that. So, we are going to start off on Neo Harmony. A slightly Zerg favorite map. There are, if Terrans go mech, then could help, but map analysis can wait. 11 o'clock, White Terran, Monster Midget of Awesome Leta! Bottom right, 5 o'clock, Green Zerg Luxury. Booyah, shaka, 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 ya. I don't have no idea how to really call this. I mean, Luxury is definitely the more experienced player. He definitely knows this venue more, these 5 sets. I have not seen Leta play such long sets. He did great against Flash, I must say, knocking him out. And Luxury, and now he's going to face off his teammate. A lot of players got to be thankful to Leta for knocking Flash out, because Luxury definitely did not want to face Flash here, but you never know. Leta just might pull off a win. This is one of his better matchups. He's good both with Medic Marines. He's good with Mech as well, so we're going to see overall how it happens here. This map is very favored towards, well, not very, just somewhat favored towards Zerg due to the type of terrain that you got. You have some positions if you use heavy tanks to kind of siege up and overall take advantage of that, but when you look at the ways to fly, there's very good maneuverability overall for Zerg, especially if they go Mutalisks. There are plenty of flying around to be had. They could get in a little bit of trouble if the Terran player puts enough turrets up and such. Oh, yeah, okay, Luxury running around with a drone, checking out for any sort of cheese, because he definitely saw what Leta did against Flash. And Leta so far just getting his barracks going. We're going to see overall what build is going. I'm not seeing any sort of building yet going up, and a refinery going up from Leta, so Leta's apparently going to go for a mech build here. Rather early refinery. We're going to see or not. It might be a little bit late, actually. You would have seen a slightly earlier refinery, most likely, if this would be a factory coming up. But it's definitely going to get some Marines out first. Not really anything specific to expect so far. It has not scouted at all yet. So Luxury just now sending out a scout. Luxury is now going to scout. His Zolor scouted wrong. His drone scouted wrong. He's now going to go up in there scout. We're going to see where Leta scouts. We're gonna see whether this drone from Luxury is actually gonna have confused Leta a little bit as to where he should send his scout. We're gonna see whether it's blocking off that drone with SCV. Oh man, very good timing there, probably, to sending out that SCV, and could actually block off a scout. We're gonna see how well he's standing pretty well there, just preventing Luxury from getting by. Doing an overall very good job. The first Marine is gonna come out, and wow, Luxury is gonna be completely without a scout. He's the Overlord. And not even close to being on the way, so Luxury is going to be denied a scout, so we're going to see whether Leta takes advantage and does something interesting. Luxury seems to have first gone for a hatchery just getting out his spawning pool. They haven't really showed his base. And looking at the poll, people are almost even. They have no idea who to root for. So it's just almost 50-50, 52%. Just a few more people. Just less than a handful of people think that Leta will take this more rather than Flash. So okay, there is indeed a factory coming up from Leta. So my early call was actually correct, and I contradict myself in cancelling that call. So hatchery is now up and spawning pool up as well. So Luxury did indeed go for 12 hatch, pretty safe there. And Leta's gonna get a scout down. There's starport coming up from Leta. So Leta just floating away that factory, so he's actually going to take advantage of the fact that Luxury did not get scouted in this and go for a Wraith build. And he's done this before, he's actually very good with this. Going to go for dual Wraiths. Leta's actually known for this. The last match these guys played, which was in the Pro League, I watched the kind of a, you could say, prelude to this. It was pretty much the same thing. Leta went for dual starports, and that's how he ended up winning. Luxury, pretty good game, but overall we're going to see whether it's going to be the same result. Leta loves doing this if he can prevent a scout, and he's completely preventing a scout. He has those Marines now in position, and there's going to be no scout until those overlords run in to Leta's base, and that's going to be a long time from happening. One second colony is going to be going down for Luxury. He also has that third hatchery being put down inside of his main, just the production hatchery. One Zerg is going to try to get by. That's going to be completely prevented. We're going to see Luxury just desperate for a scout right now, just trying to distract those Marines. Leta has to be very careful to make sure that doesn't happen. Both starports are now out. They're going to start producing some Wraiths, and he's probably going to get some cloak alongside. Has one idle SCV. That's a mistake there. Meanwhile, Lerna coming up for Luxury, so he might actually be going for 3 hatch mutas, 2 base mutas. Second extractor also coming up, so it's actually very likely that he's going to be going for mutas. He's going to be pumping a lot of gas, trying to get all that going. Layer almost up. Scouting SV gets killed meanwhile, so Leta might be reading this, but overall we're not going to know what's going to happen. First Wraith now is out for Leta, and second Sunken Colony being put down by Luxury, so he's just playing his usual defensive styles. Luxury is actually known for being very defensive Zerg. He likes to put down preemptive sunken colonies, where many other players like to put them down only when they really need it, just at the last moment. And we're going to see whether that comes to bite him here, because he definitely would have liked to have something else first. Wraith's now out, and now Luxury is going to know what's going to happen. He's definitely going to need to put down the Spire, and also probably even get some Hydra Scout there. The Spire is probably going to be put down soon. Yeah, the Spire now is coming down. And first Overlord goes down to those Wraiths, and we're going to see whether Leta just goes around with some Wraiths. Now, there is an Overlord at the north, I believe, that if he finds, he'll be able to make swift victims of. Now, he's going to just micro those 2 Wraiths around. They're going to be able to do a lot of drone kills. Nothing whatsoever to react to those. So, also, control tower is away. First Hydras now. I didn't even see a Hydra's den, so there's going to be some counter. He's just going to have to fly around, micro pretty well, and wait for his cloak to finish. He should be also just running around, killing some Overlords, more Overlords being produced, and Leta overall doing a good job, killing more Wraiths now, and killed 2 Overlords at this point already. Hydra's, just one Hydra's running around trying to do something, and Luxury also has some Zerglings running around trying to snipe, and just trying to get an overall scout. Not going to happen. For a Spore Colony also now on the way in the base. Leta just taking advantage while the Spore Colony is not up yet, trying to kill as many drones as he can, flies away as soon as the Spore Colony comes up. And of course, with that Spore Colony there, it's not going to allow Leta to take full advantage of Cloak, although there's no Spore... I believe there's also a Spore Colony at the main, actually, so just going to see what he does. He has more Wraiths coming on the way. Overall, he's done very good economic damage. Now going to put down his own natural Expo, and just flying around with those Wraiths. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. He has 4 Wraiths at this point. Spire not yet up. There are Spore Colonies there, so he has to be very careful, but